Hi YouTube, my name is Jordan Wright with Omni Feed and Supply. In this video, I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about chicken coops. There's a lot of different companies that sell chicken coops, and some of us may want to build a chicken coop. We've built several of our own chicken coops, and there's just a few things that you want to watch and pay attention to so you have a lot of success. One of the biggest things when you're raising chickens is making certain that you keep them safe and sound. There's a lot of natural predators, whether it be fox, mink, possums, and raccoons, or just some of them that we have to worry about in Ohio, where I am at. And there's a few different easy ways that we can make certain that they're not going to be in our chicken coop as easy. So one of the ways that you can do it is building these chicken coops up a little bit so something can't crawl underneath or dig underneath as easy and come up through the bottom of the floor, along with making certain that animals aren't crawling up underneath the building undetected. We want to make certain that all of our doors and windows seal tight. We also want to make certain that our doors and our windows are sealed tight, so natural predators can't climb in through there and just pull the doors or the windows and climb right in. Now that we've talked about how we're going to keep the predators out of the chicken coop, we need to figure out how big the chicken coop needs to be. So we need between 3 and 5 square feet per bird. So let's say that we have 10 birds in the chicken coop. We're going to need between 30 and 50 square feet. These chickens need to be able to live in the wintertime in the chicken coop because that's where they're primarily going to want to be at, and not bang up against each other, not get tired of each other and start feather picking, which is where they go and they hit each other with their beaks and they peck each other's feathers. We don't really want that. So if we can prevent that from giving them adequate space, they're going to grow well, they're going to be happy, and we're going to have a successful project. Now that we determined that we need to have about an 8 by 12 chicken coop for our 20 chickens to be in, which is this space right here, we need to make certain that we have plenty of ventilation for their chickens. So in this building, we have 2 windows. These 2 windows can come open and drop down. And then we have the 2 vents, one on each end. And then we have a vent back here that this just drops down. You'll notice for this vent right here, we've put chicken wire on there. For this vent right here, we've put a cap over that so that the rain and the snow isn't going to fly in to our chicken coops. And also, animals aren't going to climb right into it. And for these windows, we have the screen. So that when animals come up, they find that they have a screen, and hopefully that's going to deter them. We can also, if we wanted an extra added layer of protection, we could put chicken wire on the other side of the window, or we could put hardware cloth on the other side of the window. So on the inside, we need to have a bar like this. That's called a roost. These chickens are going to want to climb up onto something so that they can get above it. They feel more safe and more secure from being above on top of the highest thing they can find. You're going to also find that they're going to roost on your header boards and really wherever they can get that they feel safe and secure, because chickens know that there's natural predators out there and they want to stay safe. Also, being up on a roost is going to help prevent mice from getting in here and chewing on. Unfortunately, mice are just going to be a way of chicken raising. The chicken's feed is made up of corn and of soybean, and that's what mice really enjoy. So they're going to get in here, unfortunately, from time to time. We just need to make certain that we're cleaning everything up, we're keeping the mice out of it, and we're keeping our birds up on roost. So if mice do get in, they're not eating their feathers. So the next thing that we have down along the bottom are nest boxes. So you need to have a safe and secure place, whether it's on the side of the building like it is right here, it's on the inside of the building, or it's in something like that, or it's hanging nest boxes, they just need to have a box that they can lay in and lay their eggs, feel secure for them and not be too crowded. This one right here has a bunch of nest boxes down below, and we're gonna have 20 chickens in here. You honestly could have 20 nest boxes in the chicken coop, but chickens are gonna be chickens and they may only lay in one nest box. Or you could have 20 nest boxes in the chicken coop and they could lay in all of them. For 20 chickens, I honestly think you'd be fine with 3 to 5 nest boxes in there. It gives them a variety of places to lay their eggs. One chicken can't get in and be broody. We'll talk about that in a future Facebook and YouTube video. One chicken can't come in and be broody and hog the nest box and not allow other chickens to get in to the nest box. And also, you don't have that much space that's taken up by nest boxes. Because where you have nest boxes, especially if you're gonna have hanging nest boxes or nest boxes on the inside of your building, that's gonna take up floor space. And that's something, again, we needed 3 to 5 square feet per bird. That's something that we need to figure out. Because we have all this floor space right here that's barren. So it sounds like and looks like we have a ton of space, and we're gonna give these chickens a ton more space than what we need. But not including on here is space taken up by your feeders and your waterers. And we need to have enough feeders and waterers that they're not going to be running out of feed and running out of water all the time before we can refill it. And water especially, as you might remember from one of my previous YouTube videos, water is the #1 ingredient for success in really any living animal, but especially chickens being small animals. And the food, you don't really want them to run hungry. So on the outside of these chicken coops that we sell, we have nest boxes that make it really easy to collect the eggs. And then on the back here is your chicken door. You have a chicken door and a ladder to allow the chickens to get in and out of the coop really easily. So, you might remember in the beginning of the video that I talked and said that really, if you could get the chicken coop up off of the ground, it'd be the best thing. But what happens if we can't? We need a chicken coop to be on the ground. Well, we wanted to have a chicken tractor, which I'm going to go in depth quite a bit on another video on what a chicken tractor actually is. I've got a few of them over at my parents' property that I made in the past. They're really nice. So if you can't get this chicken coop off the ground, or if you wanted an extra added layer of protection, you could put stone underneath there. Or you could go out to your local hardware store. You could buy this thing called hardware cloth. They come in different sizes. They come between 1/2 inch and 1 inch, and then they come in a bigger size, depending on what the application is. I would probably use 1 inch or 1.5 inch wide so that the predators, when they try to climb up and into your building, cannot climb up and into your building. That's gonna stop them. They're gonna climb, they're gonna bury a hole down in there, and when they hit that hardware wire, they're gonna stop. So if you're looking for another community of people, you really enjoy chickens, that really enjoy chickens as well, that is looking to help the community, check out the Blanchard Valley Poultry Association. They're in Hancock County, Ohio, and they help set up different poultry shows, including the Hancock County Fair. I'm gonna link their info down below for their email. And if you're looking for a great community of people that really love their chickens and really love to help other people be successful, they would love to help you. So I hope that you have a nice rest of your day. Bye.